Hey everybody, welcome to another Year of Sundance 2024 edition, celebrating 40 years of independent film. We got some really great interviews coming up for you, so stay tuned, like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching Breezeway Productions.
So we're premiering at Sundance. Does that give you a little extra excitement around the film, or you think a little more pressure for the premiere?
No, I don't feel any pressure at all because the film's really good, for one thing. And, you know, I'm so familiar with not so much the festival, but the film lab, you know, because I go out there as an advisor every year, and so many films, great films come out of there. So it's just nice to be here, you know, see some people, and I'm just really, I'm really looking forward to being in the audience when people watch this movie, because it tickles me to death. It's a good one.
So it's a period piece. We're going back to the 80s. Was that fun? Yeah. Reliving all the styles?
Yeah, it was fun. I got really long hair in this movie, like down to there, you know. Yeah, it was fun, man.
The film has a lot of different themes kind of running through it. Is there something that you think the audience will walk away thinking about or reflecting on from the film?
I'm not sure. I think they remember it, though.
Yeah.
It's a love story, you know?
Yeah.
Thanks.
And it's like, what does love allow? Perhaps.
We're premiering at Sundance tonight. Is that, you think, a little extra pressure or just a lot of excitement?
A lot of excitement. I'm trying to just ignore the pressure and pretend it doesn't exist.
And you had such a dream cast for the film. How was it working? You shot in New Mexico?
Yeah, we shot in New Mexico year before last for 6 weeks or something, which was a blast. I'd never even been there before. Yeah, I have an amazing cast. It was exciting and intense, and it's just really great to finally be at the point now where we can share it with an audience, to be honest. So just want to get it out there.
It's also a period piece shot for the 80s, which is crazy to me. It's a period piece in the 80s. But so how was that fun, going back to the 80s?
It was great. It was sort of set in 1989, but sort of maybe with a slightly 90s sort of sensibility. We sort of wanted to be at the sort of cusp of big, bombastic, hedonistic 80s before it tips over into sort of nihilistic 90s. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And then there's a lot of themes going through the film. What is it you think that audiences will walk away thinking about or reflecting on after seeing the film?
I wouldn't want to put ideas in people's heads, so I'll let them make up their own minds, but I really hope they enjoy it and find it exciting. We're
premiering at Sundance tonight. Is that extra excitement or extra pressure or both?
I just feel like I'm in a simulation and I'm just walking through a line. I don't know. It's still funny because I just I don't know. Why am I here? I feel like nobody, and it's just funny.
Is this your first Sundance?
It's my first Sundance. Yeah, it's my first Sundance. It's been really great. It's snowing. It's beautiful. Really cute shops. I'm digging it, but I haven't gotten to watch any movies, so it kind of feels like a weird experience, I think. Yeah.
Well, the other thing, and again, it's a period piece, really. So it's set in the 80s. Was that fun? Doing the 80s?
Oh, yeah. It was. Can you name a better modern time period? I mean, come on. The clothes are amazing. The hair is amazing. Just walking into the gym and seeing that like old awkward gym equipment that is from the 80s that like is not made for women. It's like you gotta like reach up for everything. It was a blast. Yeah, it's one of my favorite modern time periods.
And because it is the bodybuilding background, so the outfits and stuff must have been just amazing.
It was. That's I told him, I'm like, look, I would never walk into a gym like this. I'm very self-conscious. I mean, look what I'm wearing. I'm wearing like a full-on coverage, right? But it was really interesting, and it really spoke to the character and her confidence and her just like, I mean, she's like, I got the look, you know, look at me, I'm amazing. So it helped me delve into character, but I'm telling you, I would not go into a gym in basically my underwear and a bra. Like, it's not going to happen.
And then the film has a lot of different themes running through. What do you think the audience will like walk away from the film thinking about or reflect on?
I hope that, I mean, It might be a little hidden, I don't know, but I think the overarching thing is love. Like, people want to be loved and what you'll do for love. And I'm hoping that they'll see at the end of the day that it's not always perfect, but that love is there.
I read there's a lot of different themes running all throughout it, lots of different stuff. What do you think the audience, when they do see it, will walk away with, like, a message or make them think about it?
I think, Rose is English, and I think there's a really interesting commentary on Americana in this, and she's really inspired by a few filmmakers. Kristen told me to watch Showgirls while we were shooting because some of that kind of insanity of tone lives in this movie. So I think really, I hope people come away from it mostly excited about the insanely visionary voice that is Rose Glass. I think she has she's so courageous with her art, and she's so intelligent and fearless and fun, and so I think more than anything, it's a breakout for. It's so different from her first feature, and it's a breakout for, I think, just one of the huge next directing talents.
And was it fun? I guess now the 80s are kind of like a period piece.
Yeah.
You're like going back.
Yeah.
Was that fun? Yeah.
It was. Kristen has like a mullet in the movie that she was cutting herself the entire time and like doing her own hair. And after it, I went to the beach when we had finished shooting, and I looked around and all these teenagers had the same haircut as her, and it was just kind of this amazing moment of fashion being so cyclical. And I think the movie is not only an 80s period piece in how it looks, but also again kind of commenting on that era of filmmaking in a really, really fun way, really inventive way.
We're premiering at Sundance. Is that an extra pressure or just extra excitement to be at Sundance?
It's like a cherry on top. I mean, the cake's already made. It's just sort of nice. Sundance is it's just such a supportive, amazing film festival. I mean, the film festival circuit in general is an amazing one to be a part of for independent films. We need those nurturing, loving, seed work building, collaborative spaces because, we live in a world that is full of conglomerates. 7 people own everything. So we really need to foster community around independence. And I love that Sundance has done that for, 40 years, right?
Anniversary, and you have 2 films here. So
I do, yeah. This is the 3rd time I've had 2 films here. It's so funny. I've only been here 4 or 5 times, but yeah.
And then the film has a ton of different things kind of running through it, kind of themes from what I've read about the film. Is that, what do you think that the audience will most connect with or walk away from the film thinking about?
There will not be one thing. This will be a film that will keep giving. It's going to be something where it'll be watched again in 20 years and in 40 years, and a 17-year-old girl is going to discover it in 60 years and see something completely different. It's a shattering experience and an affirming experience. So
I had one that was
titillated for this evening.